think the global recession and higher rates of unemployment, particularly among young people, and the challenges of many of the economies in generating new jobs has clearly been an encouraging dynamic when it comes to entrepreneurship. In the United States, all of the net new jobs over the past 25 years have come from firms less than 5 years old. And so it's really these new firms that are actually generating the jobs. So whether it's just for the individuals need to be doing something either while they're looking for a job or as a possible alternative to new full-time employment, we look at it also as being perhaps the best way for us to innovate our way out of the recession, certainly in terms of job growth, and I think certainly also in terms of economic growth overall. We've had a study at the Coffin Foundation that showed that if you could just create more billion-dollar firms, in fact, if it jumped from anywhere from 50 to around 75, if we were to, triple essentially the number of billion-dollar firms, the Zyngas of this world, that you could increase GDP by a full percentage point. Well, if you could do that, you'd have a dramatically different economic environment when it came to the average confidence of the average American. And if we look around the world, we're seeing similar instances where there's a sort of transformation of thinking where it's less about SMEs and small business, the sort of notion of size of firm, and it's more around the age of the firm. So it's the young firms that are really generating the great opportunities. So I certainly think for individuals, this clearly presents an easier path. A path for them. And we think that in an environment whereby there's a lot more uncertainty and lack of predictability in the world overall, whether you're looking broadly at economies or whether you're looking at, our life paths, you can no longer find something that's safe and secure. And you can either be frightened about that, or you can say, I just have to retool to be adaptable. And there's lots of things that are coming along that have helped us cope with that. The advent of social networks has made it a lot easier for us to build our own networks, to build our own brands, and to be better equipped when change needs to happen and perhaps needs to happen fast. So I think the entrepreneurial culture and the kind of spirit of entrepreneurship, which really kind of, should I say, thrives on lack of certainty, on being disruptive, on constantly rethinking things, is certainly come at the right time to help people generally deal with more uncertainty in the world overall. So I think it's another role that the field plays in terms of human development.